Hello everyone and welcome to GFTL. I'm your host Josh and this is another Bacon Game Jam game called Violet. It won the entire competition, which is very impressive, so I will jump right in and show exactly what it is. It's a platformer, it's got a really cool story attached to it, and yeah, it brings in the colours. The theme of the game jam was rainbows, so it'll bring in the colours a bit later. So basically you are this bloke and you have to get to the lady. Violet was never completely comfortable around boys. That's fine. The story is about Violet. You are this bloke and you have to not be dead. I don't know. I just jumped straight into the spikes. Right. It gets much harder and it's quite a long game actually, considering the fact that it was made for a game jam, which is a fairly short amount of time to make a game in. She had few male friends growing up and saw the differences between them and herself as a divide between them. Which is fair enough, it can be difficult. Almost jumped straight into those moving spikes there, but we got it. Hey Violet, how's it going? It became her nature to be cautious and reserved around boys. Yeah, it's nice how the story is built in between the action of the game, and you can actually just kind of ignore it if you want to. I mean, it's a bad idea to ignore the story because it's really quite good. Eventually, once her teenage years were behind her, she responded to displays of interest with indifference as a way to hide her apprehension. I mean, nowadays it can be pretty awkward being around guys. I know I'm awkward all the time. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, this is the first level with the colour mechanic in. There are a variety of colours as you get towards the end of the game, but you press the 1 to 5 keys and to turn on and off the elements within the game. It depends on what colour is. Some of them shoot arrows, some of them are just like other blocks that get in the way, but this one is just straight up. If you want to get up here you have to go on the blue block, and if you want to get through here you have to turn off the blue block and get to Violet. In this way, she avoided something she felt she should have learnt years ago. And as time went on, it became easier to convince herself that it was now too late to ever bother learning. Which is sad. It can be a sad tale. It gets very, very difficult towards the end. Fortunately, there's a very cheeky skip level button, which I probably shouldn't use, but I do. Yeah, there's one level in particular that I just can't get past, and like in the middle of the game. I can't remember whether it's like up next or something, but it's difficult. It's very difficult for me. To this end, Violet set up more and more barriers between herself and anyone who would show interest in her. And this is where the story... Oh, fuck. I forgot about the arrows. Yeah, there are arrows in this one. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, you can turn off the... Whoop. You can turn off the blocks to get rid of the arrows, but the thing is, it's very, very difficult to time correctly your jumps so that you don't get squished. I'll jump over that one. This one's quite easy compared to the others, the other ones that have arrows in them, because there's one where you have to jump through a set of arrows and then quickly turn the colour back on before you get murdered or you fall on spikes, which is it's quite an interesting level actually. Hopefully it's coming up soon. Eventually she began to actively push people away. That's bad. Yeah, as I said, the barriers kind of theme is what ties the gameplay to the story. It's really cool. Oh no! Oh, I was gonna turn it off, but then I didn't quickly enough, and I should have. Okay, turn it off here, and we don't get squished. Then we can go across there, not get squished. Oh no, an arrow! Haha! Foiled you, arrow, by making you into a dot, which for some reason makes you harmless. Violet led herself to believe that the only way she would find love in her life was if it was destined. And this is this bloke here. He is supposedly destined to be with her. Well, that's what she thinks. Whoa. Yeah, that's one of the things you've got to look out for in this game. It makes you turn on and off the colours really quite quickly, and it gets Yeah, that's where some of the difficulty comes from. So turn that one off, and then turn off the blue. Ah, fuck. Whoops. Oh no, wrong color. There we go. Yeah, if you find yourself inside, let me show you. If you find yourself inside a color when you turn it on, you do get moided by the color. Either way, I really... Bugger me. There we go. I do really like the use of the... Ah! I'm pressing the wrong damn buttons. Okay, quickly just finish this level. And then... Ah, what? I made that jump a million times. You just saw me do it. Ah, no. I don't want to rage. Oh. I didn't realize I could jump up there. Okay. Whatevs. There we go. That's not right. Hang on. I've played this game through several times. Why am I not getting it? Okay, turn that off and then turn it back on, and then turn that one. Oh no, turn that back on. Turn off the blue. I'm gonna have to talk myself through this because otherwise I'm just not gonna complete the level. But there we go. Okay, that was harder than it should have been. If somehow fate so ordained that there was one person in all the world meant for her. So yeah, this is the fucking level that I can't do. It's this initial bit with the it's very difficult to see the arrows in between the things. Oh god. Okay, turn off the blue, turn off the green. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna make the level. Hey, first time as well. That usually screws me over and I die lots. This level also is very difficult because, I don't know, you have to turn off... Oh no, I turned off the wrong colour. I was supposed to turn off the blue there. You have to turn off the blue arrows and make sure you turn it on at the right time, because otherwise you get rid of all the platforms that you're supposed to be leaping on. I like the fact that well, it's a shame that there's no music, but literally everything else about this platformer is brilliant. The controls are just so smooth, and it feels great to play. The mechanics are pretty awesome as well. I like that they're not too complicated, but it works well with the theme of the game jam, so that's cool. Someone who would break through each obstacle and each barrier she had put up. And this, my friends, is your character. You have to break through every single barrier that she sets up. All these little colours that, you know, that represent her insecurities and the things she doesn't like, and she puts between you and her, essentially. She put them there. They're the colours of the rainbow for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't always have to make sense. Violet was convinced that if such a person existed, then they would persevere. Oh, this one's way too hard. No, I was deaded. Concentration phase here. Oh no, I meant to turn off the other two colours. There we go. Okay, turn off that one. Turn it back on. Oh no! Yeah, so if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm turning off the two colours, jumping over that, and then turning it back on so I don't get deaded by spikes. If I can jump over the ones that move, ah! Derp. Herpy derp derp. Oh man, come on, come on. I'm only going to try this a couple more times before I skip it, because I think the important part of this game is the story, because it's really cool. Okay, this requires 2 jumps. Oh no. Okay, do it fast. Quick and clean, there we go. There we go. These obstacles and barriers were, after all, a part of her. And, you know, you have to accept every part of your partner, because that's what you love them for. And this is the level I was talking about earlier. I really like this one. No, so close. Come on. One more go, and then I'll skip it, because I think you got the idea. Okay, one more actual decent go. Oh, no, I should have just turned off the blue one. I'm just skipping this level. I should have turned it off. Wait, there we go. This one's quite difficult, because you can't actually make it up here without turning back on the blue one, because look, you just kind of slide through. Where does this thing have to be? Has to be over there. Oh, come on. That was a good jump. Ooh, turn that back on. There we go. Okay. And we're back. Sweet. Completed the level. So, essentially, it's a really well-polished game for a Game Jam game. It's really impressive. And I really understand why it won the Game Jam. It's just such a good platformer. It's very simple, got a really solid, structured, focused core theme, and it works well with what it's got. So I'm going to finish this off, and then I don't know how many more levels there are. It's quite a long game, as I said. We'll see how far we get before, about... I don't want to make this too long, because, if you want to play it, you want to find out what happens yourself. So I'll let you know now that there's a link in the description to where you can download the game. Unfortunately, it's not available in the browser or anything like that, but, it's one of those things. It's available for PC, so you can just straight up download it in zip file. Either way, and could she ever be happy with someone who could not accept her as she was? A very interesting question. Yes, this level is kind of weird because it won't let you turn off. See, I'm mashing the yellow button there. It won't let you turn off the color. I mean, I think that's one of the bad things about this game, actually, because you're taking away control from the player that they've had all along previously. And I don't see why you would need to do that. If someone wants to turn the colour on and off, surely, and they've already had that ability, then there's no reason to take it away from them, except to make it harder. And that's not really one of the best ideas. If you want to make a game difficult, then it's best to just, make the platforms a little further away or something like that. I don't know, but that's just one tiny level that really bugs me, because as you can see in the background, there's no rainbow for you to control. Anyway, hey Violet, how's it going? Oh, this one as well. Turn off the red. Oh no, those things follow you, which makes it uber difficult to actually... Oh no, I fell to actually get through this level. Okay. You don't have to turn the red back on to get through this level. It's pretty good. There's a couple of ways through that one. After countless years, a man such as Violet had always dreamed of arrived. And that's me, yeah, because I'm smexy. And this one, I've already done wrong. So, let's kill ourselves and start again. We start with the red one, and then the green one, and they have to be going in that direction, because as you'll see in a little bit, the green, the level design means that if it goes to the left, we get moided, which means we just can't finish the level. And now we can turn off all the things and actually get through here, because the colours block this little path off here. And obviously if they went down here, we wouldn't be able to get through. So that was kind of cool puzzle element to the level design. And now we can turn everything back on, just joyfully skip to the top of the level. Hey Violet, how's it going? Oh no, and this one, I like this one. It puts on the pressure by making you get chased by the... by the red things. No, oh, I didn't even make that jump. It wasn't... because the red thing can catch up to you. I've only been able to do this level once without turning off the... Oh, I made it, yeah. I'm really quite proud of myself for that. I've only been able to make it twice now without turning off the red. He was perseverant where she was apprehensive, adoring where she was withdrawn, understanding where she was resentful. Resentful? Yeah, resentful. I can read, hooray. And this one is just plain mean. The dark red is lasers for some reason. Oh, I killed myself there. Whoops. I'm just going to get myself killed lots. Okay. Whew. So we're through the lasers. And we have to... That one was pretty good. That jumping up and then turning it on just as you're about to go too low and then kill yourself is difficult right here. That jumping puzzle I really like. So the game really uses solid, previously used but whoa. As I was saying, previously used but really solid game mechanics. Oh dear. So this one I've got to get through quickly, and there's a place I know I can hide. If I don't die, no way. Okay, just gonna have to kill myself here. Because it's impossible, because the things respawn at the top and continue to fall, so... There we go. Now we just have to make sure that we don't fall into the lava, flamey fire stuff of the yellow rings. He had the capacity to overcome their differences. And this level is just super impossible. Because look, you have to switch off the right colours. And make sure you turn on the right colours, otherwise you fall to your death. And that's really quite clever. I've only ever managed to get halfway across, but it takes so long and you have to think really hard about it. So I'm just going to leave that to whoever wants to try and complete this level, because yeah, I don't know if anyone's been able to do that. So I'm just going to skip it and get right to the text. And he would have loved her. Oh yeah, there's a final level that's super bloody impossible. Yeah, it's just damn difficult. It's even this first platforming bit is not fair. You can't turn off the things. Oh, I forgot that there was a thing that goes down there. Yeah, as you can see, it's really, really difficult. I can't do it. So I'm going to have to skip. But Violet was no longer there. Violet. A game by Daniel Linson. It's really, really good, and I'm glad that it won the Game Jam. Well done to him. Do check out the game. Let me know if you complete those final levels, because those are rock hard. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.